Today we're looking at IFL Task 8, titled Solutions to this Problem. So, question 1, how does finding the solution to this equation help you find the solution to this inequality? Well, if you solve the equation, take a moment to do that. That gives you the numeric part of the solution to the inequality. So then I would have to think a little closer. At one point I divided by a negative, so that would have reversed my inequality symbol. And just to kind of prove that, I'm going to work through this entire inequality. Dividing by a negative at this point, that's when I reverse the inequality symbol. Okay, so which of the following have the same solution set? Before we get too deep into this, we probably need to just mark out D. I'm not sure if that was supposed to have something there or not, but couldn't find it anywhere, so we're just going to mark that out. Alright, let's see. This one is the one we just did. This, I would subtract 4 from each side, which would give me the opposite of x is less than -7. Divide each side by -1, which reverses the inequality symbol. Okay. Here I would need to add 3 to each side. So -2x greater than 14. Divide by -2, which reverses the inequality symbol. Okay. And then here was another one down here. So I'm dividing each side by 11. 7 less than x, which means that x is greater than 7. So E and B have the same solution set. Okay, and if I work that out here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I can see that x greater than 7 is actually what is graphed here as well. Now, write both an inequality and a context for which the number line below represents. Well, we're going to say x is less than or equal to, because that's colored in, 1, 2, 3, 4, -4. So, there is the inequality, and a context would be a situation that you would make up that would go along with that. And I'm going to leave that to you.